Have you ever wondered why so many people today feel exhausted, even when life seems more convenient than ever? We have instant communication, endless entertainment, unlimited information, and technology capable of solving problems that previous generations could never imagine. Yet anxiety rises. Loneliness grows. Restlessness follows us from morning until night. The world has become faster, but the human heart has not become calmer. Perhaps the greatest challenge of the 21st century is not the lack of opportunity, it is the inability to find peace while surrounded by endless opportunities. The modern world teaches us to constantly chase more money, more success, more followers, more possessions, more recognition. Every achievement quickly becomes ordinary, and another goal appears on the horizon. This endless pursuit creates a cycle that never truly satisfies. Ancient wisdom offers a different perspective. It reminds us that suffering often begins when we expect permanent happiness from temporary things. Everything changes. Relationships change. Careers change. Health changes. Wealth changes. Even our own thoughts and emotions constantly shift. When we try to hold tightly to what cannot remain the same, frustration naturally follows. This simple truth has become more relevant today than ever before. Consider social media. Millions compare their lives with carefully edited versions of other people's happiness. A single scroll can plant seeds of envy, insecurity, and dissatisfaction. We begin believing that everyone else is living better than we are. But comparison has no finish line. No matter how much one gains, someone always appears to have more. Peace cannot grow where comparison rules. Real freedom begins the moment we stop measuring our worth against others. Modern culture often defines identity through achievement. People ask, "What do you do?" before asking, "Who are you?" Success becomes the measure of value. Failure becomes a threat to identity. Yet identity built upon success is fragile. When success disappears, confidence disappears with it. Ancient philosophy teaches something different. Your value does not depend upon external praise or criticism. A peaceful mind remains steady whether applause grows louder or quieter. It understands that praise and blame are temporary visitors, not permanent residents. The endless chase for more never brings lasting happiness. Modern society encourages constant pursuit of wealth, success, status, and possessions. Every achievement creates a desire for the next one, leading to endless dissatisfaction. True contentment comes from appreciating the present instead of constantly chasing the future. The modern world constantly tells us that happiness is waiting just beyond the next achievement. We are encouraged to earn more money, buy newer possessions, gain greater recognition, and reach higher levels of success. At first, this pursuit feels exciting because every new goal promises a better future. But something unexpected happens. The moment one goal is achieved, another immediately takes its place. A promotion leads to the desire for a bigger position. A new home creates the dream of an even larger one. More followers create the need for even greater popularity. The finish line keeps moving, leaving us running without ever feeling truly fulfilled. This endless cycle is one of the greatest challenges of the 21st century. Society celebrates ambition but rarely teaches contentment. As a result, many people become trapped in a life where they are always chasing, but never arriving. They believe that peace exists somewhere in the future, instead of recognizing that it can only be experienced in the present. Inner peace comes through mindfulness and presence. Today's world is filled with distractions, stress, and information overload. A calm, mindful mind can remain peaceful despite external chaos. In today's fast-moving world, the mind is constantly pulled in different directions. Notifications interrupt our thoughts. Endless streams of information demand our attention, and the pressure to stay connected leaves little room for silence. Many people spend their days thinking about unfinished tasks, worrying about tomorrow, or replaying yesterday's mistakes. As a result, they are physically present, but mentally somewhere else. This constant mental activity creates stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion, making it difficult to experience genuine peace. A different approach begins with learning to be fully present in the moment. When attention is gently brought back to the breath, the sounds around us, or the simple act of walking, eating, or listening, the present moment is the only place where life is actually happening. Yet it is often overlooked while chasing memories or imagining the future. By returning to the present again and again, we create space between ourselves and our racing thoughts. Living fully in the present moment reduces anxiety and brings clarity. Compassion and understanding heal human relationships. Many conflicts arise because people react with anger instead of understanding. Behind negative behavior often lies fear, pain, or insecurity. Practicing compassion strengthens relationships and creates a more peaceful society. Many of the conflicts we experience in life do not begin with hatred, but with misunderstanding. In today's world, people are quick to judge, criticize, or react without taking the time to understand what someone else may be going through. Social media, busy lifestyles, and constant pressure often encourage instant opinions rather than thoughtful conversations. As a result, relationships become strained, families grow distant, and communities become divided. Yet behind many harsh words and difficult behaviors lies something deeper. Anger often hides fear. Pride may conceal insecurity, and impatience can be the result of silent emotional pain. When we recognize this, our response begins to change. Compassion is not about agreeing with harmful actions or ignoring injustice. It is about choosing to see the humanity in others. Before passing judgment, when we listen with patience instead of interrupting, forgive instead of holding resentment, and respond with kindness instead of anger, we create opportunities for healing. Small acts of understanding can transform relationships that once seemed beyond repair. A gentle word can calm an argument, and sincere empathy can ease another person's burden. Attachment to temporary things creates suffering. Everything in life changes. People, success, health, emotions, and possessions. Clinging to what is temporary leads to disappointment and frustration. Accepting change with wisdom helps build emotional resilience and inner freedom. One of the deepest causes of human suffering is becoming attached to things that are constantly changing. People naturally form attachments to relationships, careers, possessions, youth, health, and even their own ideas about how life should unfold. While love, ambition, and hope are valuable parts of life, suffering begins when we expect these temporary experiences to remain exactly as they are forever. Change is an unavoidable part of existence. Seasons change, people grow older, opportunities come and go, and emotions rise and fall like waves on the ocean. Resisting this natural flow often leads to disappointment, fear, and frustration. Accepting change does not mean becoming cold, indifferent, or giving up on what matters. Instead, it means appreciating each moment without trying to control what cannot be controlled. A beautiful flower is admired, even though it will eventually fade. A meaningful friendship is treasured without demanding that every moment remain the same. By embracing the temporary nature of life, we learn to value experiences more deeply instead of clinging to them with fear. Ancient wisdom offers solutions to modern problems. Technology has advanced rapidly, but human struggles remain the same. Issues like stress, anxiety, loneliness, comparison, and burnout require inner transformation, not just external solutions. Developing awareness, gratitude, simplicity, and self-discipline leads to lasting peace in the modern world. The 21st century has brought extraordinary advances in science, technology, and communication. We can connect with people across the world in seconds, access endless information with a single click, and accomplish tasks that once seemed impossible. Yet, despite this remarkable progress, many of the deepest human struggles remain unchanged. Anxiety, loneliness, stress, burnout, and the constant search for meaning continue to affect millions of people. Modern tools have made life more convenient, but they have not automatically made it more peaceful. This is why timeless wisdom continues to offer valuable guidance in today's rapidly changing world.